What's going on YouTube? It's RT Tyler back with another video, y'all. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We are growing day by day, so let's get to 1K subscribers, y'all. Please do that for me. And don't forget to show mad love to the channel. And I appreciate each and every one of y'all to constantly do that for me. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into today's video. All right, so today I'm gonna be showing y'all how much it cost me to rebuild my Dodge Charger RT. As some of you may know, this car was in an accident. No, I did not buy it wrecked, but a few months ago, someone hit me in the rear, and I took that chance upon myself to go ahead and revamp the entire car. So this thing looks way different. Looks way more aggressive in the front, the back, everything all around. So I'm gonna be showing y'all how much it cost me to rebuild this whole car and get this thing how it's sitting right now today. So this is how this thing is sitting currently, man. Every day, man, this thing it gets me how good this thing looks. But starting off in the front, this don't look like no regular RT in the front by any means, man. So in the front also, and we can go to the rear. Now mind y'all, the rear is not 100% done yet, so I put the parking sensors in because this is my daily driver, so some stuff is not 100%, but for the most part it is really. But in the front and the rear, I got the Hellcat front and rear bumpers. Those things were not cheap. I got them from and it's not OEM too, so if it was OEM it would have been way more money. But from Vicrez, I got a pair of the front and rear bumpers, and along with the grill inserts, and everything you need to complete the front and rear end, and that ran me about $1,400. $1,400 for the front and rear bumpers with the grills, and to have it delivered to my house. And this thing, it didn't show up on no UPS or FedEx truck. This thing was delivered on a freight truck. So that right there ran me about $1,400 to have it shipped to my house and everything all said and done. And then that's also not including paint as well. I work with a few people who know other people who do this kind of stuff. So I think I got a pretty good deal on paint for this car, and that ran me about $400 as well, just to get the bumpers painted. I'm gonna work my way from the front to the side and to the rear, I guess. But next up, I got a pair of these OEM Hellcat wheels. These wheels are straight off a Hellcat. The person who I got it from, he had it on his car for, he said 200 miles. Then he switched over to the other style Hellcat wheels, and I got these for a steal. All four wheels. They did not come with the tires though, but all four wheels, no scratches, no dings, nothing. That ran me $1,000. $1,000 for a set of these Hellcat wheels. And these things are nice, man. Like these, I swear they complete the whole car. And they wide enough too. So they're like, I think Hellcats, or narrow body Hellcats, they have 9.5-inch wheels, and man, these things look good. See a little from the front, a little poke too for the rear. I mean, that thing just looks so aggressive. And then while we on the side too, I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the next one too, next mod. Also, before I start off on the next mod, I don't know how I skipped this, but the tires to go on the wheels, obviously. So those tires ran me, I think it was like $800 for tires. These ain't some cheap tires either. These Firestones, Firestone Firehawks, 275 40/20s, man. 275s ain't cheap. So I can imagine how y'all wide body people feeling with those 305s, 315s. I can imagine how y'all feel, but tires ain't cheap. So I've been reserving these things. These things still got full tread in the back. I'm in doing nothing with these things. But next up, I got lowering springs for this thing. to go ahead and complete the overall fitment and how it handles as well. So I got Ibach Lawrence springs. You can't really see it in the front, but got Ibach Lawrence springs. You can see the red right there. Ibach Lawrence springs, and it lowered the car. I think it was almost 2 inches in the back and 1.25 inches in the front, which we not even on lower, level ground right now, but it lowered it quite a bit. It's like stock Scat Pack ride height right now. And the Lawrence springs, they did do a good job with handling, in overall terms of going around corners and stuff. Because funny story, just the other night, meet up with a few car people. We go around this long corner. Camaros in front of me. Those Camaros, they are made to handle corners and tight turns. Man, I was following him. I'm not gonna lie. I was ready for this car, to slip out from under me, but it held it. Going around a corner at like 70, 75 miles an hour, and this thing didn't slip at all. I was amazed at how this thing, performed around that corner. So I was ready for it. I was ready to go ahead and take one for the team, but she held in there just fine. And for the Lawrence springs, shout out to my guys, Hemi Twins. They're the one who did the install for me. Shout out to them for getting my Lawrence springs done. They got it done in a day, which is, I mean, some people will take longer, but for a day. And I really did not need alignment after the install either. I'm trying to see if it'll focus up in there, but you guys get the gist of it. Shout out to my boys Hemi Twins for putting the Lawrence springs on. The springs itself, I think they were $250, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I know it's like $200 or $300, something like that. And then, hook my boys up to get it installed, which they did me good. So, and that fitment goes hard, I swear. Sorry for the wind noise, it's a little bit windy today. And then also, I will need to get a hood. I never aligned the hood to the bumper, which is why this big hood gap is there. And I'm thinking about getting a Hellcat hood or a Demon style hood for this car, which that one, when that goes on, it's gonna be even more aggressive. I mean, every mod I keep doing this thing, it looks more aggressive and just gets more compliments. So I'm like, I want to sell it at the end of the day, but also like, oh man, I don't know how can I sell this thing. Also, look at that fitment in the back too, and we not even on level ground too. So, and also along with this this kit as well, I did not option to get the SRT side skirts for some reason, but I had to go ahead and get those on there as well. So with the pardon me, this car's so dirty, it's been raining, but with the regular RT side skirts, they're just straight. They don't have like this little twist in the side skirt there, so I had to go ahead and get a pair of those for the driver and passenger side, obviously, and those were $200. And then also, once again, get it painted, and I think that was $140 to get them painted as well. So I mean, not bad, I guess. And just go ahead and complete the overall SRT look I'm going for. Some people they'll do like an SRT up badge or something like that, but I'm keeping my 345 Hemi badges, so I ain't one of them ones. I may debadge it, but I don't know. I'd rather just keep 345 look so people don't be like, oh, you up badge it, or this, that, and the third. But it ain't their car anyway. I can do what I want. And then for the rear, it did come with the Vicrez kit. It did come with a diffuser as well, but I optioned to not use that one, which I still have it. But I went ahead and got the carbon fiber rear diffuser, and I mean, this thing looks so good, especially when it's lowered, especially with the car being lower too. Like those fins just make it look even lower. You know what I'm saying? I already had the carbon 5-inch exhaust tips on there as well, which these sensor holes are going to be covered up here shortly. because I'm tired of, you know, rocking the no sensors, but be all right. And then along to go with that diffuser, I missed a mod in the front. I did go ahead and get the SRT style front lip, which this lip, it actually did have a another section that went under here, but obviously with being a lower car, you are gonna scrape, so that part did come off. And I mean, it still looks good with just that right there too. So I don't know, I may get another one. One's a little bit more higher quality instead of this cheap plastic stuff, but it'll do. It does the job. And also, I still got to get the fog lights, and I'll show y'all a video on how to make the other fog lights work with the new ones. Because, you know, if you have a 2016 or 2015 through 2017 or 2018, when the RTs came with, you know, that long fog light, you can actually switch the plug out or switch the connector piece out and make it work with the round headlights like these that will fit inside that hole there. And then for this rear diffuser, I think it was $115 for this diffuser. I got the diffuser from Ikon Motorsports, as well as the front lip, and that was $115-ish as well. So I got those at the same time. And fun fact, this is actually my second splitter, because the first one I broke in less than a week. No idea how it broke, and this was before the car was even lowered. So I don't know how I broke the first one, but obviously I guess I'm just breaking splitters since I can't drive, I guess. But something that you will need to do or need to get with this kit also, if you're thinking about doing the same thing, is the front and rear fender liners or wheelhouse liners. So for the SRTs, they will have a different wheels or a different wheelhouse liner that'll actually extend to, you know, this corner here and cover up all of this, which I haven't done it yet because, you know, it's small, minor. I ain't really worried about it, but over time it will start chipping like mine is right now. But, you know, when that wheelhouse liner gets in, it'll go ahead and, you know, complete all of that, and, you know, go ahead and finish it up completely. Which the fronts, they aren't too bad, but, you know, just a little corner right there, I guess. All right, I'm pretty sure that's pretty much everything that I have done with this car so far. I mean, you do so much, you start to forget every little thing that you've done, but pretty much, all in all, to rebuild this car, it was about $4,200. Don't quote me on that exact price, but I know it was about $4,200, maybe a little bit more. I know it's not less, but a little bit more than $1,400. And if you were to do it yourself, then obviously you would save a little bit more money, which I did everything myself as well. The only thing I did not do is the lowering springs, but other than that, I did all the work myself, the bumpers, everything. I did all of the you know, manual labor stuff myself, which, you know, saved me money in return. So about $4,200, and you got yourself a good-looking car. You got yourself a good-looking car, but man, does this thing look good. But yeah, $4,200, and I mean, the car is still not 100% complete. So if you think about doing this yourself, you know, it takes time, it takes money as well. But I mean, I had to do what I had to do because the car was wrecked. But I mean, I could have went OEM and, you know, completed the what I had in mind for a little bit later, which was to wide body it. But I needed something, you know, it's gonna be quick, easy, and, you know, save me a little bit of money. But, you know, I'm happy with it, to be honest. I'm happy with how this build came out, for real. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of today's video, y'all. Please do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Let's please get to 1,000 subscribers. Share this video with your friends, your family members, you know, anybody who you think may have interest in it. I mean, let's go ahead and keep growing. Let's get to 1,000 subscribers and let's go ahead and keep pushing. Well, yeah, it's RT Tyler, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.